Welcome everyone. How you guys doing today? This is season 2 of bringing the worst team to the best team. And we did so horrible last year. I just looked. We were a half-star number, no stars. This is season 2 of it. Yo, how you doing? Good. How you guys doing? Thank you. This is the second season of this. You guys see our first 3 games are going to be ranked teams, and then of course Middle Tennessee, UTP conference games, and then right almost at the end we have another ranked game. Like before, all the ranked games that we do play, we play 100% of them. We play offense and defense unless we get blown out like we did last year, 28-0, then we'll go to the moments. Other than that, our conference games will be by moments. Unless it's really that's where I need to play, we'll figure that out. But a lot of conference games in the moments. We did lose a quarterback from last year, but now we got another freshman quarterback on our team. Let's look. Ruffin, he's our new freshman quarterback. We got 2 freshman quarterbacks. So, I mean, they're both one transfer for deal breakers. I don't understand. What's the pro potential? That's his deal breaker. So we might lose him next year. I don't know. All quarterbacks are deal breakers. Unless we can figure it out. Running back, we have a junior, deal breaker, non-deal breaker. Let's get through that freshman. We might use him a little bit more. We'll probably lose Phillips. Other than that, so last year we went 2-10 last year, so hopefully we can do better than that this year. But we'll get our first game. We're back home at Kent State against number 25 Kansas State, so we'll be playing this whole game. Be the first time to see this freshman quarterback in action. Change his uniforms up. Don't have that many info all white for them. We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit those uniforms right now. We haven't played those. So let's get right into it, guys. Don't forget to hit the follow and subscribe button, please. How's everything going, nephew?
All of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats.
I forgot to do it again. I don't know why I always forget about
you. The Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in
just now. Conference game. I forgot to switch the stadiums for conference games so we know, like USA, Sunbelt, MWC, MAC, a couple of those they play at the highest bid stadium. We're gonna redo that. I forgot to do that this year.
By David Pollock and Jesse.
That's good.
Palmer.
I'm doing good.
Guys, let's get this thing started.
Be better if I can do really good with this team.
We'll get this season underway as
let's get the season going.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Kansas State's offense will take the field first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. One thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows knows how to hit.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield.
There we go. Wow.
Touchdown, golden flashes.
Okay.
Yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sideline into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
Can't complain on that, man.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Can't complain.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And here's a fumble way on the line. Defense grabs the football.
Guys.
There he goes.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Kent State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
This is a whole different new team.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep
Where was
two
this team
hands
last
on
year?
the ball. That time he got hit.
Offensive
the ball
defense
came
that
free,
field, it's 14-0.
bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
This is really promising for us. It was promising.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
USA. It was promising everything.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to
Yes,
scoop
you
it
heard
up
it.
one
Get out of
minute,
the
and they
USA.
don't stop
So
you
the best
until the
team in
band
each
starts playing.
conference, like we did last year, they move up.
On the run from inside his own 5.
I think it was the worst team.
And here
in every
comes the
conference
Kansas
moved
State
down.
offense back onto the field.
Goal
To
is
say
go
this
all the way
has
up
been
to
a
SEC,
slow
baby.
start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented
Defense
pieces,
looks a lot better than last year.
in the
Can't
top
complain.
25, but a lot of season to go out
All
and
right,
prove
guys,
it. Day one, game
I
one.
will say it.
Make that first impression.
The kick is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
Now, guys, when you think about Kent State, one of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Banks. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Try to feed it in there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Pop up, whatever.
On the run, it's Edwards. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. He breaks a tackle. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. Finding open areas. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I'm a little kind of bummed down on there.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to see who stepped down last. Chop up, man. I wonder if we put South Alabama.
Took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
All right, we got to get back into this. 3 interception.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
We just got to play our game.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Play.
Gonna sling it on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Cox. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Dropping back, it's Kennedy. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Finds his man, it's West. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Etheridge. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Etheridge. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? And off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit as he throws. Kicked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Texas State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
There we go.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the Heat. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cox. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cox. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Banks. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Golden Flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Oh, he makes the catch. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Makes the catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the score.
Got hold of Baltimore.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He'll do it himself. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one
pretty good.
frustrating first half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Really, really good, especially.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage scheme, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Cox. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the golden flashes are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this is a rhythm timing throw. They're in zone defense behind. You kind of, sometimes you got to wait for that second window to open up before you throw this slant. But not being on the same page, defense breaking on the football. That wasn't a great play by this offense.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line.
It'd be really cool if they help us out live and go by two touchdowns.
The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it.
There we go. How about the touchdown?
And they take it in.
Really big throw.
Points.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Honestly,
guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll run it to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
Here we go, guys. 4th quarter. 2-point lead.
Getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. He's got him. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Kansas State quick to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's complete to the right. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They want that clock to run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Phillips. Turning it on.
All right, 100-yard rushing,
he's
guys.
got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Warning. 2 minutes left, and they beat the number 25 ranked team.
Definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's a draw. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he walks as if to score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Extending the play. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Lockett. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kansas State pushing the pace. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome.
Some supper, take a quick little break, guys, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying, holding on. We're back at it. Let's see what's going on. Man, I can't believe we won that. That's awesome. Hopefully that changes by the end of the year. So we're 1-0 now. We're playing we're at Ole Miss, 24 Ole Miss. We didn't really move up. Moved down Maryland, so that's cool. Now we're playing Ole Miss. They lost. We are sitting at 4th place. Only bad. We haven't played the conference games yet, but the Heisman watch. No one on ours. Nope. Alright guys, so now we're at Ole Miss. Yeah, great game. We just came back off beating Kansas State there already, but we're at Ole Miss. So it's different atmosphere. They're 0-1, we're 1-0. Let's go into it.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me.
You know, Ole Miss State doesn't take us lightly because they probably watched that Kansas State game and saw how dominant we were.
And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Ole Miss offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And
he's going to go for a big one.
Yes.
All right, through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs.
So they're fast to
now means
offense.
3rd and long.
Okay.
3rd and long. Now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open,
Oh
who
my
you
God,
trust
I had
the
that.
most. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Pittman. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off for the touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Golden Flashes offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
They know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Come on!
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
There we go.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That's what we needed.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football.
That's what we needed.
And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And the offense got exactly what they wanted. They got the look. They dialed up the play. Everything was going great until they forgot to hold on to the football.
Yeah, it's plays like that that end up losing you games, right? And this is an offense that has playmakers, and they can create explosive plays, and they got one right there, but you just have to finish. You got to have better ball security. Give the defense credit, though. They forced the takeaway and changed momentum.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. And the golden flashes decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He makes the catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air, it's Simmons. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Grab behind the line. It's hot. And that had all the makings a bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. He smashes his way through again. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This
breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
That's over. You have to.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
There we go.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. Right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense.
Let's do this.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Here's the heat. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
Yes, baby.
Kent State fired in from
what
the
we
red
needed
zone for the score.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game, needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
And be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, and we are close to being all she wrote. Well, sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock.
We're not 0-2. We're 1-1. We do, you see it, the next video, we are going to go against the #1 team in the nation, Ohio State. I mean, last year we played them, barely lost. #1. And they blew out Texas. Woo! Really fun. 1-1. Other than that, so next video will be tomorrow. We'll be playing Ohio State, then we'll start doing our conference games. Hopefully we don't